Good afternoon, I'm Kim Baez. The family of a former railroad worker is suing the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway for wrongful death. Attorneys for the worker say he died of respiratory failure, a result of exposure to asbestos. The interesting part of this lawsuit, the man died at the age of 86. It was at this rail yard in Belen that Santiago Riley worked for many years. He was a shop laborer for BNSF between 1942 and 1955. Riley's attorney says in 2010 he went to UNM Hospital suffering from severe shortness of breath. He was diagnosed with asbestosis, a result of extended asbestos exposure. Riley died the next year.
Like most people, like our parents and grandparents, he had never given it a thought. He had never considered that work he had done 50 years before could have resulted in the kind of symptoms that he was experiencing at the end of his life. But there you have it. That's the story, the tragic story of asbestos.
Now Riley's family has filed this lawsuit alleging wrongful death. They claim BNSF failed to provide a safe workplace. Riley's attorney, John Roven, says as a shop laborer, Riley was exposed to asbestos more than others.
They actually recycled and rebaked blocks of asbestos insulation. And that's one of the things the laborers did. They would haul the asbestos back and forth to the locomotive shops, to the shop floor.
Some may argue that at 86 years old, Riley lived longer than most people, and they may question this lawsuit. Riley's family believes his age is immaterial.
We don't write people off by saying you've lived long enough. I think the fact that he lived to 86 was a testimony to the fact that he was a healthy individual who took care of himself. He never smoked. He lived in a rural environment. He took care of his body. He didn't have a lot of chronic diseases. And I think it's easy to criticize somebody for wanting justice at the age of 86 until it's a member of your family.
Now, BNSF did send us a statement about the lawsuit saying, quote, the lawsuit alleges work practices beginning in World War II and allegedly continuing into the 1950s. Well, BNSF intends to vigorously defend against the 60-year-old allegations. It's clear the allegations say nothing at all about the modern BNSF or its practices over the past several decades.